Hi there, my name's Liz Campbell from Dynamic Intention, and I am making this video to let you know why it is that I've created this Creative and Business Intuition Masterclass, actually what inspired it. It's definitely been true for me right the way through my life that intuition and following my intuition has been like a guiding and discerning factor in things that I've been successful with. And all of the times where I haven't followed my intuition, either because I haven't been able to actually hear it or because I was second guessing myself due to issues that were going on in the background and therefore chose not to, have been times where I've ended up teaching myself some really quite gnarly lessons. And it became really fucking apparently clear to me that this is something that a lot of people struggle with, and that because of the nature of the work that I do, because I work with energy and I'm an energy alchemist and I'm very, very, very good at pinpointing specific issues, actually with digital work too. It's something that I'm kind of known for. The people that have worked with my stuff have always noticed, and I quote a client of mine the other day saying, whenever I work with your stuff, I always skyrocket. It doesn't matter what it is, provided I'm listening to my intuition and actually buying the right product for me, whatever it might be. And in actual fact, I realized that there was a massive need. There's a massive need out there. And the reason why you're probably watching this is because you are someone who's identified that need within yourself to actually have much greater clarity on what's your intuition and what isn't. Okay. And I will say as well, like, one of the inspiring factors for me creating this class was because I got kind of foggy on my intuition, and then I was getting a nudge that I needed to do some very specific work on myself that would not only clear it for me, but would actually be effective for anyone who works with it. And this is what actually led to me doing the work on myself, seeing and feeling and hearing immediate results in terms of actually being able to trust my own instincts and know what was fear and what wasn't, actually like expanding my awareness quite massively after a period of what I would call kind of restriction that was caused by me not following my intuition a couple of years ago, that led to me going down a bit of an interesting rabbit hole for myself. I'm not going to go into details of that now, but suffice to say, basically, I realised that the reason why I went down the rabbit hole and ignored my intuition in the first place with this one was because there were some quite big lessons I had to learn about the subject in hand, following my intuition, and also understanding, like developing a deeper understanding of like how to guaranteed get people, myself included in this, out of that tight spot of not knowing kind of which voice inside you is fear that's just going because it's fear, and fear always does that, and what was actually a guiding voice giving me a genuine warning or directing me in a certain direction, basically. So this is everything in this class has been quite sort of, I'm not going to say hard one, but kind of that is what's happened, you know, hard based on hard won experience that I have actually been through, and being able to translate into a masterclass that is split into several sections, so you can actually study it one part at a time and take your time over it if you need to and make notes. So it's not all like one big chunk. You can split it up. If you're pushed for time and stuff, it's perfect for that. And it contains really powerful energy work to get you fully aligned with your own inner voice and inner guidance, and able to hear it, see it, feel it clearly so that you can actually follow it. And this really, I would say, for any entrepreneur, business person, actually anybody in life, anyone who's creative, this is just such a key kind of starting point for creating success in your life. There's other things you can add in too, but you know, if you're not listening to your intuition, if you're not able to hear your inner voice or discern what your inner voice is saying to you, you're not aware of what's your inner voice and what's not, you're mistrustful of it because of experiences that you might have had or whatever, then you're going to have issues with actually taking steps that are aligned for you. And when you're completely tuned in, because the issues have been cleared and you can see clearly like what's right for you, what's not, so on and so forth. And even I would say down into like the nitty gritty of like how you've created the results that you don't want. And actually more along with that comes more understanding of how you create the results that you do want in your life. So it's so fucking important. Basically, this masterclass, the work in it goes into all of that. The energy work in it goes into all of that. And I will add in as well that as a special offer for, I'm going to say for the foreseeable future, I did originally price this at $444. I understand that people are maybe having some financial difficulties at the moment and really could do with a bit of a helping hand in terms of sorting themselves out around all of this stuff. And obviously intuition is going to be a key point in all of this. If you use the coupon code Dynamic Tune Up at checkout, you will receive a $356 discount, which brings it down to just $88. And that is an ongoing offer. It's been brought into place for now Black Friday, and it's going to be ongoing until I choose to shut it down. I'm not entirely sure. I'm following my intuition here. At the point where it no longer feels aligned for me, I will shut the offer down. I cannot say for sure how long that will be. I like to follow my internal guidance on these things. But as far as I'm concerned, at the moment, it's at that price. I don't know how much longer it'll be on for once it started rolling. Well, it's available now. But you can avail yourself of it by following the link that's in the information that comes with this video. Use the coupon code Dynamic Tune Up. It's on my Podia site, which is https://dynamicintention.podia.com. Okay, so if you go to that, you can actually see it on the page there, or you can directly follow the link that I've placed with this, which will take you directly to the product. Okay, so you don't have to scroll through a list of other things that are available, because I've got more than one thing on there. Okay, I'm really hoping that you take this step for yourself if it's the right one for you, and you actually get the clarity that you need that's been obviously eluding you so far, if you're even considering this, so that you can move forwards and you can actually have that soul aligned, intuitively guided success that you desire in your business, in your entrepreneurial ventures, in your creative ventures. It doesn't really matter which of these things, and obviously with intuition it applies to everyday life situations too, but I like to focus on that end of things because I see myself as being here to encourage other people to actually follow a soul-led path when it comes to career, purpose, creativity and all of that. Okay, I'm sending you all lots of love. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, as they say. Mwah! Bye for now.